Perennial canals. These canals are useful throughout the year as they draw their water from perennial rivers, artificial lakes, or barrages constructed across the rivers. Now, students, what do you mean by perennial, which supply water throughout the year? In these canals, such kind of obstructions are, constructed in the main river, and then the water is diverted into the canals, right? So you find barrages, some kind of obstruction which can block the water in the main river and divert the water into the canals, right? So we have water throughout the year. Now, what are the advantages of perennial canals and disadvantages? We'll just go through it. Advantages: when you talk about these canals serve throughout the year. The name itself tells you perennial means they have water throughout the year. Second is, as these canals supply water even during hot season, cultivation of crops can be carried throughout the year, right? So these are the advantages of canal irrigation. Sorry, perennial canals. Next is disadvantages: problem of salt effervescence, right? You'll find that more of salt accumulation is going to take place, because when farmers start utilizing water, water brings salts along with it, and which keeps on adding into the soil. Then waterlogging can take place, leading to a swampy area, and then crops, seeds start to decompose. If irrigation is not done properly, it can lead to waterlogging. Next is construction is expensive. Yes, always when you talk about canals, and that too perennial canals where water is going to be there throughout the year, those canals are to be built with cement and all. The construction is going to be expensive. Comparison of canal irrigation in north and south. In north, if you go to see, we have perennial rivers which can supply water throughout the year for the canals, whereas in south we see seasonal rivers which supply water only during rainy season. Then flat and soft land, which makes canal irrigation or construction of canals easier, whereas in the south we see uneven land and rocky land, we can say, making construction of canal difficult. Demand for water is more in the north, right? When fertile soil, the demand increases, and even population is more in this area, whereas demand for water is less compared to north, right? So this is the difference in the north and south when you talk about canal irrigation.